Welcome to Rijay. Now we are going to start the new topic, that is distances here. Distances is related to straight lines here. Our chapter name is straight lines. So to straight lines, the distances topic we are discussing here, and in that we have several points here. In that, first one, the perpendicular distance to the line ax plus by plus c is equal 0. The equation of line is ax plus by plus c is equal 0. This is the standard form of general form of a equation of a straight line here. And this equation, this is a straight line equation. This is a straight line equation, and the perpendicular distance to this line in various forms. Here it is the first point. He is saying the perpendicular distance to the line ax plus by plus c is equal 0. There are two types. First one is from the origin and from the point x1 comma y1. Let us take coordinate axis here. This is the x axis and this is y axis. This is x dash and y dash. This is the origin 0 comma 0 O, and if you draw a line intersecting the 2 points, 2 coordinate axis here, if you draw a line, this is a line here intersecting 2 coordinate axis here, and the perpendicular distance to the origin here, the perpendicular distance to this origin, this is the perpendicular distance. This distance d, small d, is considered as perpendicular distance to the origin to a line. This is the line is equal to ax plus by plus c is equal 0. This is a straight line. This is coordinate axis here. From the origin to perpendicular distance, if you want to find of a line ax plus by plus c is equal 0, then the formula is modulus of c by square root of a square plus b square. Here if you want this distance, modulus of c by square root of a square plus b square, where c is the constant of a line and a and b are coefficients of x and y respectively of a straight line here. This is all about that perpendicular distance to the origin here. If you want to find the perpendicular distance from the origin to a line, this is the formula for that. And the next type is, and the next one is from a point here. If you want to find the perpendicular distance from a point here, I am taking again the coordinate axis here, x dash, y dash here. This is the origin I am taking here. This is the origin that I am taking, and I am taking a line here. You can take any way the line. I am taking in this way. This line is equal ax plus by plus c is equal 0. This is the line here. And I am taking somewhere one point here, that is a point P of x1 comma y1. This is a point here. To this point, the line, the distance, and moreover, this is a perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distance to a point and to a line is called the distance between to a line to a point, and the perpendicular distance d, small d, is, if you want to find, then the formula is mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square, where a, b are quotients of a L1, L equal to 0 here. These are the quotients, and c is also value of L here, and where x1 and y1 values are point of a axis here, point on a axis here, and where a square, b square are coefficients of a line here. This is all about if you want to find the perpendicular distance to a point on a straight line is, this is the formula for that one. And the next one is so here the second point is the distance of a point x1 y1 from the point from the line ax plus by plus c is equal 0 with an angle making with x-axis is ax1 plus by1 plus c by a cos alpha plus b sin alpha. Here the second point, I am explaining the second point, listen carefully. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis here. This is an origin 0, 0 O, and I am taking a line intersecting x-axis here with an angle making of alpha. So with an angle making of alpha, the distance between a point P, I am taking a point x1 comma y1, you can take anywhere. So the distance to this point with an angle making an angle with an x-axis here, then the formula is a1 x1 ax1 plus by1 plus c by modulus of square root of next a cos alpha plus b sin alpha, where a and b and c are, a is the quotient of x line here, L is equal 0, and quotient of y here, c is a constant, and x1 y1 are point here, and a is the quotient of x and b is the quotient of y, cos alpha sin alpha, where alpha is an angle between x axis and line here. This is all about the second point here. And the next point is so the third point is the distance between parallel lines. Here the distance between parallel lines ax plus by plus c1 is equal 0 and ax plus by plus c2 is equal 0. If you take any two parallel lines, only the constant only is where difference between these two lines here, ax plus by plus c1, ax plus by plus c2. Only c1, c2 are changes here, no x and y coefficients are changes here. The distance between two parallel lines, if you want to take, for example, I am taking coordinate axis here again. So this is x dash, y dash. So this is the coordinate axis, and I am taking two parallel lines here. This is one more line, this is one more line here. This is L1 is equal 0 and this is L2 is equal 0, and ax plus by plus c1 is equal 0, and this is having of ax plus by plus c2 is equal 0. Here only constant is changes. Why? Because these two lines are parallel lines. They are parallel lines. Parallel lines is nothing but having equal distance between anywhere of a line here, between anywhere of a line. If you want to find the distance between these two lines, the distance between two parallel lines, if you want to find the distance between two parallel lines, the formula is modulus of c1 minus c2 by square root of a square plus c1 minus c2 by square root of a square plus b square here. And c1 c2 are constant of line L1 and constant of L2 c2 here, and a square b square are common for both the lines here. This is all about if you want to find the distance between any two parallel lines, this is the formula for that one. And the next topic is next point, the distance between parallel lines ax plus by plus c1 and ax plus by plus c2 is equal 0 measured with an angle is. So here I am taking again axis here. X-axis x dash, y dash. So origin 0, 0 I am taking here. I am taking coordinate axis here and I am taking two parallel lines. This is one line and this is one more line. Here I am taking these two lines. If you extend these two lines here like this, here if you extend these two lines like this, so they will intersect an axis here. They will intersect at an axis and to axis here with angle of same inclination here. Here two parallel line makes same angle with the axis here. If you take any axis here, x axis or y axis, parallel lines has same angle between axis here. This is the point here. Here for example it is taking 45 degrees angle, the second line is also taking 45 degrees angle to the x axis here, and this line L1 is equal 0 and this is also L2 is equal 0. Ax plus by plus c1 is equal 0, ax plus by plus c2 is equal 0. They are parallel lines, is nothing but having c1 c2 only changes here. Ax plus by is common for both the lines here. If you want to find if the line are making an angle with the x axis, any axis here, x axis or any axis here, if you want to find the distance between these two lines, then the formula is modulus of c1 c2 by a cos theta plus b sin theta. Here modulus of c1 minus c2 by a cos theta plus b sin theta, where c1 c2 are constant values of L1 and L2 here, and a is the quotient of x, b is the quotient of y, cos theta and sin theta, where theta is an angle made with an axis here, an axis. This is all about the fourth point here. And the next point is so the distance between parallel lines ax plus by plus c is equal 0. So here the fifth point, the equation of a line parallel to lying mid between the two lines here. If I am taking two lines here, if I am taking two lines, this is one line and this is also one line. This is L1 is equal 0 and this is L2 is equal 0. This is both are parallel lines here. They are parallel lines. And if you want to find the equation of a line which is having midway of these two lines, if you want to find if a line here, one more line is here, L is equal 0, this is a midway between parallel lines, then the equation, if you want to find equation for this one, equation of this line, this is the distance between here, the distance between two parallel lines is equal here mid between these two parallel lines. Then if you want to find the equation of this line, then the equation of line is ax plus by plus c1 plus c2 by 2 is equal 0. Generally the standard equation of a straight line is ax plus by plus c is equal 0. This is the standard equation of line. Here these two lines are parallel and this line is mid between these two parallel lines. This is also parallel to all the lines here, two lines here, and then only the constant is changes here. Though the average of constants is here we are getting the c for midway of line. Then the equation of line is ax plus by plus c1 c2 by 2 this is the average of constant. Then only the constant value changes when the lines are parallel here. This is all about the fifth point, and the last point is equation of a parallel line ax plus by plus c is equal 0 at a distance from the line here. For example, I am taking two parallel lines here. Two parallel lines. This is one line, and this is also one more line. This is L1 is equal 0, and this is also L2 is equal 0 here. And if one more line is here. This is not between two lines here. If it is between also, the same concept here. If you take one more line this side also here, I am taking right side of the parallel lines here. If you want to find the equation of this one, equation of this parallel line, these three lines are parallel lines here. This line is between somewhat distance between these two lines here. The distance between these two parallel lines here, if you want to find the equation of this line here, then the equation of line is ax plus by plus c plus or minus d of a square plus b square is equal 0. Here ax plus by is common for all the parallel lines here. Then only the constant value changes here. Then the constant value is here c plus or minus d of a square plus b square, where c is a constant of line here and d is the distance between these two lines here, and a and b are coefficient of x and y respectively here. This is all about the distance topic here, and the next topic is position of a point with respect to lines here. Here the first point is the ratio in which the line L is equal to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 divides the line segment of points A and B, x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 is minus L11 is to L22 here, where L11 is equal to a1x plus b1y plus c and L22 is equal to a2x plus b2y plus c here, and this is the first point here. And what is first point saying here? The ratio in which the diagrammatically we should see here. I am taking a line here, I am taking one line here, I am taking one line. So a point, the 2 points A and B, I am taking a point here, this is x1 and y1, and I am taking one more point here, this is B, x2 comma y2 here. If I am joining these 2 points, here, if I am joining these 2 points, the line will intersect these 2 points some ratio here. That is here this line, this AB line dividing the line segment with a ratio of minus L1 is to L2 here. So I am assuming, so generally for this one I am solving this one, I am proving this concept here, I am taking solution. So this is one line and this is one more line, this is A and B here. So by joining these 2 lines, at some ratio these 2 points intersect here, these 2 AB line intersect the straight line here. This straight line equation is equal to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Generally the general form of straight line is the equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This will intersect this line with a ratio of lambda is to 1 I am taking here. I don't know the ratio, that's why I am taking, it will, the line segment dividing the straight line with a ratio of lambda is to 1 here. So generally the section formula we know here, the division formula. So mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n and nx2 ny2 plus m by 2 plus ny1 by m plus 1. this is a section formula here with a ratio. I am taking x2, x1 as a point here, and lambda is to 1 is a m is to n here. This is a ratio here. So according to that I am writing here. So lambda x2 plus 1 into x1, so that is x1 only, by lambda plus 1. M is to n is nothing but lambda, sir. Next I am substituting x and y values here. So y is nothing but lambda y2 plus lambda by lambda plus 1 plus c is equal 0. Here the point x comma y is, I am writing here, the point x comma y is lambda x2 plus x1 by lambda plus 1 and lambda y2 plus y lambda by y1 by lambda plus 1. This is the x and y point here. I am substituting x and y point in a straight line equation here. So by solving this one, a of lambda x2 plus x1, b of lambda y2 plus this is y1, and if you take LCM, this lambda 1 plus becomes c into lambda plus 1 is equal 0. So here totally we have lambda plus 1. The LCM for this one, lambda. If you send this lambda plus 1 to right hand side, it will become 0. So I am multiplying here a into lambda x2 plus a into x1 plus b into lambda y2 plus b into y1 plus c into lambda plus c is equal 0 here. So this term will become 0 here. I am taking lambda as common in everywhere. So ax2 plus by2, ax2 by2 plus c. This is a lambda into, and plus if you write all the common terms here, ax1 plus by1 plus c is equal 0 here. So then here we want lambda value. So lambda is equal to, if you send ax2 plus by2 plus c is equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c. Here I am sending this total term to right hand side, then it will become negative of this line here, and I want lambda here, I don't want this term, I am sending to right hand side. Lambda is equal minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by ax2 plus by2 plus c, where if you substitute the values here, lambda is equal to minus of L11 by L22 here. Then the ratio will become minus of L11 is to L22 here. This is all about the solution for the proof for minus L11 L22 here. L11 is nothing but a1x plus b1y plus c, and L22 is equal to a2x plus b2y plus c. Here we are getting the same. So in this also we have several cases, two cases here, two cases. Let us discuss about the two cases here. This is all about a line is dividing the some ratio here, lambda is to 1 here. I am taking for that one ratio, lambda is equal to minus L11 is to L22 here. This is a condition and this is a proof here. And so the second point, if you observe the second point, the point A and B lies on the same side of a line, L is equal 0, L11 into L22 is less than 0 here. So I am taking two cases here. This is the line, L is equal 0, and this is also one more line, I am taking L is equal 0 here. So I am taking point, first point A one side and second point B one more side. So directly if you join these 2 points, it will intersect. I am taking 2 points A and B here. So if you observe, I am taking one more 2 points here, A and B here. this is one more line. So here the points are opposite side. Here the points are opposite side. One is left side of the line and one more is right side of the line. So if you join the line points directly, it will intersect one point here. This is the condition for minus L11 is to L22. This is a condition for lambda is equal minus L11 is to L22. Just before we proved here, and when 2 points on same side of a line, if you extend this point, here 2 points are one side only, here 2 points are right side of the straight line. Here if you extend the line only, it will intersect, then only the condition for this one L11 is to L22 here. And here also the 2 points are left side of the straight line. Here if to extend the line only, then it will intersect here, then the condition for is L11 is to L22 here. So here these two conditions are there. So L11 is to L11 or L22 are just real numbers. Then here if 2 are positive here, 2 are positive here, then 2 are positive, both are positive is nothing but minus L11, L22 is nothing but both are positive, one is positive, one is negative here. If both are opposite side, then it will become greater than 0, sorry less than 0. This is opposite side. And if the L11, L22 are both are positive, if you product here, if you multiply the ratio, it is greater than 0, then it is nothing but outside of the same side of the straight line here. This is all about the position of a line with respect to points here, and in next session we will discuss about the new topics. Thank you.